Hello and welcome. My name is Gustavo Garcia and I'm here to do a review and a little commentary about the Longines Hydroconquest L3.642.2. I don't know why they have to put so many numbers, but that's just the way it is. I bought this watch about 2 weeks ago and I can tell you that I'm very happy with it. I think it is the watch that best meets what I'm looking for in a timepiece. A quick note. English is not my first language. I'm sure you already noticed my accent. But since English is the lingua franca of the internet, I wanted to do this review in English. So I'm sure I will make some mistakes. But please bear with me. This is not about my English, but rather about the watch. As I mentioned before, I've been looking to buy a new watch for the last couple of months. So I've been doing quite a bit of reading, looking some reviews online. Trying to get trying to inform myself, to make an informed decision about what's the best watch for me, not necessarily for everyone, but for me. On that regard, I would like to thank the Urban Gentry channel. I think his videos are really insightful into this new field, at least new to me, of fine watches. I haven't seen a review of this particular watch by him. I would love to see it, but nonetheless, his insight has been very, very helpful. For the last 7 years I've been wearing this watch. Let me show it to you. It's an ESQ by Movado. It's a quartz movement. I have no idea how much it cost since it was a gift from my wife. This is the second hand. This is the day of the week, the minute counter for the chronometer, and this is the chronometer itself. Let me start it so you can see it. As I mentioned before, this is been my watch for the last 7 years. Has taken quite a beating and is still working very well. I only changed the battery on this watch once, and one thing that I noticed after I got it back is that the chronometer hand here is not quite centered where it should be, neither is this one. But other than that, it keeps very good time. And the only reason I decided to get a new watch is because with the white dial and silver hands, it's getting more and more difficult to me to read the time if I'm not wearing my glasses. That's really not the fault of the watch, but rather just part of getting old, I guess. So let's get back to the new watch. I can tell you that I absolutely love this watch. I like everything about it, starting with the name. I don't speak French, but I read that Longines translate as the Long Meadows, which I think is a very elegant name. They've been making watches since 1832, so they know what they're doing. The watch is 41 millimeters in diameter, which is just right for the size of my wrist. It has a mineral glass, sapphire glass, sapphire glass, and you can hear the difference. You can hear that compared to the mineral glass of the other watch. It's remarkable. The difference is just absolutely remarkable once you have the two watches on your hand. It uses an ETA movement L633. It beats at 28,800 beats per hour. It has a water resistance of 300 meters and a power reserve of 38 hours. The case is completely made of stainless steel. The case is polished to a high gloss on the sides, if you can see that, and is brushed on the top. The bracelet is brushed on the side and polished on the center, which I believe it gives a really nice look. Some people have complained about the oversized crown guards, these ones right here, and I do admit that if you're trying to unscrew the crown, they do get on the way. But since this is an automatic movement, there is really no reason to be manipulating the crown unless you have to change the date whenever you have to change the date. So I actually like that. I like the idea of having an extra protection for the crown, and I think it makes the watch look robust, so I like that. People have also complained about the bezel not having any teeth at the 6 and 12 o'clock positions, which makes it difficult to grip especially if you're wearing diver gloves. But since I'm not a professional diver, I don't wear those type of gloves. I actually like it. It makes it a little bit different than most other watches, so I like that. The back is nicely engraved, you can see there, which is very nice. It's also screwed down back as any diver watch should be. You have your standard extension for the diving extension. And one thing that I was surprised to see, I don't know if you can notice there, those are actual screws. They're not just pins, but they're screws. So another little extra touch. The hands, they're not flat. Let me see if you can see them. No, there's a no. They're kind of an angle and snowflake. They're very nicely made, and I really like the red tip of the second hand. I think that's a really nice detail. The crown is engraved. Let me see if you can put it in focus there, but just barely. You can just barely see that. If you look at this watch, they did a much better job engraving that crown than Longines. So Longines can do a better job at that. I don't know what there it was, but that's really just cherry picking on that regard. What else can I tell you? I set this watch when I first got it to the computer. I don't have a time grapher, so I set it with the computer. And I can tell you that for the last since I got it, last couple of weeks, it's been running hand to hand with the computer to the second. So they're either both right or they're both wrong, but they're going right next to each other. And I have taken this watch already diving. I mean swimming. I go swimming 3 times a week. I ride a motorcycle, and my hometown, most of the streets are cobblestone, so there's quite a bit of vibration. And I wear my watch everywhere I go. I ride my bike everywhere I go. So it has done a very good job, I think, in staying with the computer. I don't know in a few months' time how well that would be. I'll let you know if there are any changes. What else can I say? In conclusion, I think if you decide to get this watch, go see it, go to your local retailer, look online, look at the different options. But if you do decide to get this watch, you'll be getting a very good watch for your money. I'm very happy with it. And if you have any comments, please let me know, and have a good day. Bye bye.